Hi guys. This week's video, I just used a 2-inch strip by 5¼ inch strip, and then I took another 2-inch strip and cut it down for the side. On this one, I just cut some 1/4-inch strips for borders, and then matching circle and a fancy circle for the greeting. I 3D'd the greeting. And then inside I just stamped some more lilies of the valley and the sentiment. So again, scraps, not very big ones. So let's do one together. So here I have raindrops, a 2-inch by 5¼ and yeah, and I'm putting it right on the edge, but of course you could do it in different places. In this one I'm not using any narrow strips. And then I took another 2-inch piece and cut it down and rounded the corners. And I'm going to put it over on the right, like I did the sample one. And this one I'm doing right in the center, about in the center. I didn't measure. So that's what we've got so far. Oh, besides sticky fingers. And then I cut this from the paper, and we're going to 3D that. And once again, I know I have everything cut, but it's really a very fast card. And like I said, another way to use your scraps, which is always nice. And I'm gonna put him right here, I think, crossing over the where the paper meets the card front. So there's the front. And then on the back side, I just used a narrow strip of the raindrop paper. I think it's a ½ inch by 5¼ and then I cut another character from the paper, and because it's on the inside I won't 3D it. This one's standing in a puddle. Yeah, so, and then you just have to add your greeting and your sentiment, and you've got a card. Now I'll show you some other samples. This one, I cut this out of the flocking. The Stampin' Up! Right now has some flocking paper. We used to do flocking a long time ago, but that paper is already flocked. And after I put this on, I kind of wished I had put it right at the bottom. Right at the bottom, but you'll see when I did like that. And then on the inside, all I did was add the sentiment, the greeting, the sentiment. Sorry. This one, I embossed the base card, added the 2-inch paper, added just a greeting strip that I had used a border punch on, added the greeting and a butterfly, and I 3D'd the greeting. And then on the inside I just added a strip of that same paper. And you can see the embossing on this front. I think this is my favorite one. Again, I used the 2-inch strip and a 1/4-inch border. And then I cut some paper from that pack and did put it across the bottom on this one. And then I Googled some colorful fish and cut those out and added some punched out bubbles. And then I added a turtle from that paper and the sentiment. And then this one, I had some stickers, 3D stickers, so I decided to use that. I used the 2 by 5.5-inch strip and a 2-inch partial strip here, and I added white 1/4-inch borders and just die cut a label and added my sticker. Added another sticker on the inside and typed out a saying. So if you have some, and it wouldn't have to be 2 inches. You've got some narrower strips, go for it. So it's another way to use your scraps. I hope you like these cards. I hope you give it a try. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.